Hello. Hello. How we doing? So, I'm not gonna be here too long. Probably not gonna be here too long. But, just wanted to, do a couple of things here, and then, that's pretty much it. So, obviously, if you're watching the other stream, you're gonna have to have audio over here. You have to come over here for audio if you want. You're watching the other stream. So yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and do this with you guys. Wow, look at that. Wow. Oh wow, look, we have one viewer in the stream but 2 likes. They're not counting the views because I don't have the view counter on the screen. Yeah, imagine that. So, proving that YouTube will sit here and lie about views if they can. There's all these people in the other stream where there's no sound, but YouTube's gonna not promote this stream and say that we're only at again, we saw two likes on there, but there was 1 concurrent being counted. So basically I want to show you and again, this should not be the case. But, again, just like they're sitting here immediately causing overheating problems for my other device that I'm streaming with, for no reason, obviously. But, again, the point is to make it so that it doesn't look smooth and stuff like that. The idea is to scam that and trick you. And so like that's the point is like, again, on my screen it's not like that, and it's not like that at all for the software. What happens is I'll literally add that view counter or anything through what I'm doing that through, and ever since the scammer found out what it was through, what they started doing, yeah, there's the bit rate. I'm trying to disrupt it from you hearing this. So ever since the scammer found out what this was through, what they've been doing is they've been running all this data through that, so that way, every time I would even do something as use a view counter, it pulls so much data that it causes an overload for the CPU, and actually causes the stream software to use a full % more CPU usage in the stream software just because I have this little view counter. And that makes 0 fucking sense. It doesn't do that. It's not supposed to do that. It never did that when you start using it. It only did that after the scammer found out exactly what I was using and was spamming the heart emoji the very second that Microsoft, again, allowed the stream software to show something on the screen that it shouldn't have shown. And, you know, again, just all these things that the scammer has learned, they are just pushing data through that so that, again, the stream fucking software intentionally uses more than it fucking should just because I'm using a goddamn fucking view counter or a goddamn fucking little camera fucking thing or a goddamn anything. That's the fucking point. Now, see how the bitrate is moving around all over the goddamn place? Okay? The scammer is sitting here trying to overheat the other device that's streaming for the simple fact to make it stutter around. Isn't that fucking pathetic? This is what we're talking about. Actually, that fucking pathetic. Where I'm literally going to this length to prove it, and they're actually sitting there, still actively attacking the individual devices, showing that they can in fact do that and will, just for the sake of disrupting how smooth the screen looks, because they know you'll watch the screen. So, Windows 11 also uses a camera monitor at all times, and you can't do anything about this camera monitor. In fact, again, it's completely unnecessary and completely and utterly separate from your camera in the fucking task manager. So, oh, and in addition, it does use quite a bit of memory. So, why is it that Windows 11 has a camera monitor built straight into it? There's a little bit of the bitrate, yeah, built right into it. It's called camera monitor. It's, again, separate from the thing called camera. Why is it called camera monitor? So, in addition to all of this other bullshit that the scammer is using to make it seem like the thing is stuttering around and stuff, even though it's not. The absolute epitome of spying on you is built right into Windows. Camera monitor. And at all times, this is running using even more juice as your camera's running. I mean, give me a break. Does anybody even believe this for a second after I was yelling at the screen when it wasn't 75 FPS? Look at my fucking bitrate right now. You shouldn't believe this for a fucking second that it stutters around ever. When I was bitching and raging up a storm when it was running at half the FPS that I knew it could fucking run at. And look how they're making it all of a sudden drop in FPS when you look at the top left corner. All of a sudden. And it's never done that. Ever. The entire fucking time I was playing. Never once. Not a single fucking time. Not once. See how it's not doing it on the map whatsoever? Oh, isn't that interesting? Instantly, it's fine. Well, again, that's them changing graphics settings without changing them in the game, as I've stated before. So even doing it here now, as you see. And earlier, I stated that it was fine when I got it. Again, I'm just going to tell you what it's going to say. Again, after completely raging out about the bitrate, or sorry, the FPS not being what it should be, I am not going to sit here and fucking, you know, not tell you what that is. So, the fact that that's doing that when I'm doing less with my PC, not running a camera, not running the view counter, this should tell you that they are doing everything they can to make it a fucking lie. I have no reason after fucking raging out and shit like that, after the fucking bullshit FPS that was happening, to sit here and be like, well, it's 75 now, it's fine the whole stream, and then get on stream to sit here and prove something to you just for it to drop an FPS. It is blatantly obvious they're doing this because I'm running this other stream, recording the screen, and they want me to quit the game because they want to see a bunch of information. That's what the scammer wants to happen. That's why they're doing it. Every single time they have done this, it is for the purpose of me showing you more information. How fucking often do I show you more information? How fucking often does something accidentally happen and show information? How often does this happen? I literally see my streaming software intentionally using too much GPU usage. Intentionally using too much. I'm watching him force my streaming software to use too much fucking GPU. I'm watching it happen. I'm watching my stream software get hacked in real fucking time. And again, I was using the camera with the same fucking PC last stream. So this is for the purpose of making it so that I cannot play this game after saying how much I like it. Look at the fucking confetti button right now! This is stalking and online harassment and destruction of property. I'm calling my lawyer as we speak and getting him on the phone right now to show him all of this. Okay, so I did fix it, but this is why I contacted my lawyer and I was making a big deal about this. I wanted you to see what the scammer would do, and you see my bitrate is going fucking nuts. YouTube is literally fucking with my stream hardcore. That is so fucked up that they would fuck with my stream when I'm sitting here exposing this scammer and what he's doing. Do you see the confetti? Okay, so it's smooth now, is it not? Yeah. And again, they were still trying to overheat the other device. It was looking all skippy on that one too. So the whole point is, it's fine now. And if you remember from the stream before, I told you what they kept doing, right? I told you what they kept doing, right? So, here's what they did. Because I have had intentionally, intentional moments that would, trick this person into thinking I may be dyslexic or something like that, what they did was they reversed 2 of the graphics settings with each other to see if I would notice. Yeah, look at the bitrate. They actually sat there and reversed 2 of the graphic settings, and it was doing all that. So that's my point. I know how to optimize things, and I would never run it like shit like that. And so all I did was change them back, and magically, it's totally fine. And now you see, here, let me, sorry, here, hold on. There you go. There's the FPS. Just a constant 75 in the top left corner there. As you can see. So it's important to remember that, you know, my bitrate shouldn't be shifted around for any reason whatsoever. That should never, that's an attack on my system, and every time that happens, my upload or my download is not even close to what it should be. That should not be YouTube sitting there attacking my fucking system. That's disgusting. And that's what's happening. And my point is, here it is. You can clearly see the FPS not moving. And they were really trying to make it look like shit the next time I launched it. There's no reason for those graphics settings to fucking reverse, except for the fact that they can make Windows fucking do that sometimes. Shit. So, you know what I'm saying? The point is that here I get on stream, and they're using every excuse to maliciously shift that fucking bitrate around just because I'm making a damn point. There it goes again. Controlling those views. Yep. They're already gonna sit here and remove a whole shitload. Guys, people don't give a fuck that I'm raging out on the stream. They don't fucking care. Stop sitting here and fucking around with my stream, acting all like anybody gives a shit. There are literally entire channels that fucking do this. I don't want to hear it. Shut the fuck up. Stop shifting my goddamn bitrate around because, again, there are entire fucking channels that do this. Alright? It ain't actually anything that's happening with anything I'm doing. You're fucking using every excuse to fucking do that. Yeah, it's like the other device at this point is skipping around like crazy because they were sitting there overheating. Like that thing is skipping around already. And shortly after my bitrate was shifting around in this stream, I got that overheat that they were doing something to that device. I mean, they do the same fucking thing every single goddamn fucking time I'm streaming. So, I mean, like, again, what you're seeing there is them attacking you to make it look like that. Otherwise, it would be without stuttering. Because, again, my point is, I've done this before. You know I've done this before. I've done this before on even lesser of a screen. Now it's even better. And I've even proven that I've gotten better refresh rates out of the screen and FPS out of the screen. So why the fuck would I be sitting here pretending like, oh yeah, no, I'd be calling it out the same fucking way I'd be calling any other bullshit out that's fucking bullshit. The point is, they have gotten to this point where they're just sitting here fucking around with every little goddamn fucking thing that I have to convince me, oh, this is crap, now this is crap, now this is crap. That's what they're doing. Just like they're doing it to everybody else that's completely unaware that they're doing it. It's incredibly criminal and fraudulent. They're destroying property. Look at the bitrate. Look at the malicious bitrate. After I said it's incredibly fraudulent and malicious, they're destroying property. Look at the bitrate. When I remind you they're destroying property, look at the bitrate. Yep, there it is. Look at the bitrate. There it is. You're destroying property. There's the bitrate. Just like you're doing to my stream right now. Messing up the integrity of the stream. The same way you destroy other property. The same way you destroy video games. And scam people on Steam. And lie and cheat and manipulate people to believe things that aren't true. Wow, well, look at how malicious this bitrate is. Holy fucking shit. I wonder why the bitrate's so malicious. I guess I just need to get my lawyer back on the phone and tell him that I'm being censored on YouTube for calling out the fact that there's a scammer sitting here literally fucking around with my fucking device, hacking my device right now, and fucking with my internet connection. I guess that's what I'm gonna do. Again, boy, we're barely a half an hour into the stream, and I'm calling my lawyer for a second fucking time. A second time. Guess you realize that my lawyer himself has called the police multiple times too, right? You realize that. It's not just me at this point. He's seen you do these things, and he himself has also reported it to the police because they should do something. So since, again, there is evidence of reports to the fucking police, and it continues to go on, this only strengthens the case. You fucking retard. Okay, so my lawyer wants me to let you know that if, again, the bitrate seems to me to respond to things that I'm talking to my lawyer about on the phone when my mic is muted, this is evidence of an illegal criminal probe. Because if you have a probe into somebody, you have to release public information that you actually have a criminal probe into somebody. Otherwise, you're just illegally just investigating somebody with unlawful, no probable cause and all that. So this is completely illegal. And again, you would have to actually reveal to the person that they're, again, sort of like interview, ask them questions, that sort of thing. You can't just put an illegal, and again, that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about somebody that's a scammer lying based on everything I already said. And then, you know, again, trying to get authorities to think. You know, so again, they're doing the illegal thing and then misleading you to this channel, just like where they're view botting a shitload and then, you know, again, stealing all my legitimate views and re-uploading my content to their fake impersonation channel. Okay? And YouTube does nothing about this. Google does nothing about this. Yet you see my bitrate and my internet being attacked maliciously. That's the bitrate shifting around. You see that happening. Well, that is the scammer. That is Cookie Plays. No Sleep Wiblo. That is these scammers that exist to steal people's content reposted. And I want to remind you that one of them was sitting here doxing personal private information all over the platform, all while having somebody's real name, real first, middle, and last name masquerading around on Steam as somebody else, as their real first, middle, and last name, doxing information all the time. Exactly like what is going on here, impersonation scams. shouldn't have had to do that again. That's completely ridiculous. And actually meddling around with a second device now. I mean, it's just absurd. And this person was definitely doing this to plenty of other people. This is why nobody can play games anymore. Everybody's always bitching about how they this crashes, this doesn't run, this doesn't run. I mean, if this basic bitch is doing this, okay, think about how many people are doing this that aren't so basic. Again, you know I would just call it out as that. Okay. The point is, I'm calling out this. I'm calling this out. It is smooth as shit, and it's smooth as shit for me. But the point is, that's because I know what the fuck I'm doing. And as I prove I know what I'm doing, and I would try to help, and I would want you to know how to do it, they break it. And then they break evidence of it when I show it to you. They really, I mean, way back, I mean, as simple as when I would put my FPS counter on the screen, they would literally break the shit out of that. They did not like the fact that I was making some people wrong, you know, about what they were thinking about FPS. So, I mean, you know, this is just a matter of them taking advantage of all this shit that I have said that people haven't done anything about. All they would have had to do was do something about this or that as I said it. Instead, the dumbass just took advantage. Instead of people that you pay lots of money to, that you expect to even hear at least one thing and fix one thing, and they don't even do that. Sticking up for the game, and I'm like saying it's amazing and saying it's like the best graphics in Steam, like that. Because of that shit. It's literally because of that. See the bitrate? As soon as I said that shit, it's exactly that bit rate. As soon as I fucking say that shit. Already called my lawyer several times, so he's seeing that. He's absolutely seeing that. Yeah, have fun taking your like off. Wow, that was so dumb. Guys, like, how dumb is that? I can't get up there because I wasn't going fast enough to break through it. Like, it's just dumb. Oh, it is up there. Okay. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. This is stupid shit. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. It's literally supposed to be there for you to go up the fucking ramp, and that happens. Jesus fucking Christ. Ugh. Oh my God! Shut the
we
fuck
got the call
up!
To the Horizon
I don't
Invitational.
care.
So get that route
Shut
set,
up!
and I'll see you there.
God, why does it have to do that? Shut the fuck up! Literally, just completely halts the fucking game and forces you to fucking listen to it. Jesus Christ! Oh, let's shift the bitrate around. Fucking retards, so we're gonna shift the bitrate around. My bitrate shifting around when I said Windows is scratch. And control interference. I still don't say Xbox is crap. Microsoft is not the voice. Fucking software, it always has been. Microsoft is your boss. We had it on there just to take it off. It's a pretty common feeling that people think Microsoft is fucking trash. I don't know why you're acting like this is something that isn't a common feeling. Oh yes, but we're gonna shift the fucking bitrate around and remove lights. Yep, you can go watch plenty of fucking videos on YouTube talking about how Microsoft is goddamn fucking trash, but you know, shift the bitrate around, attack my system, and remove lights. Unfucking believable. Garbage. What a trash, disgusting fucking company. Just like all the rest that do this fucking shit. Well, there's the bitrate. Durr. Durr. What about your retard? Bitrate around. Too many views in a stream. Shift the bitrate, 11,000. Now people are liking the stream again and watching more, so we'll have to shift the bitrate to 11,000. 15,000. $10,000, 16,000, 11,000 is a direct attack on my system.
Alright, there's a rumor of a very rare abandoned BMW nearby.
Oh.
Check the crew.
Oh. I said nearby. What? Am I missing something? It said nearby? I don't see anything.
Every region here is unique, offering a different side of Japan to explore. Discover, take pics, and drive every road you can.
See, I don't mind if it doesn't lock me into it. why did it say something nearby and I can't find anything nearby? I wanted to get this BMW. That sucks. My bit rating. As people start watching and we see double digits for concurrence, they start shifting the bit rate around. That's literally all it is. Just attack my device and we move more views and take them for themselves. What they've been doing for quite some time. Did you watch as likes came off just now? There's like 5 likes on there. No, there's 2. All the same time. 3 different people totally removed all their likes. Totally. All at exactly the same time. Remember when we used to say it happened with hundreds? And then it was like immediately more than even in the stream. Just all at the same time. Remember that? And then they were fucking up on it, and I would point that out and then just fix it. Yeah, remember that? Remember how that would happen like all the fucking time? Because they were sloppy and stupid. That's how I know they're fucking amateur. They kept fucking up. They just kept adjusting based on what I said. And I was telling you to, and I was telling all of you. Instead of anybody doing anything about it, they just got better at the scam. Isn't that fucked up? Confetti. That's the point. They're sitting here fucking up that other device now. That other streaming device, as I've said before. They just sit here and overheat it. Do the same thing back to back. I used to prove this running a stream, and then they scammed it even worse because I used to start proving it because I would run a private stream on the same exact parameters and they didn't know I was doing it. And it would never happen. Never once. That's when they started to realize they had to scam my actual account so they could see if I was ever doing that again. So that's why all this is happening. Because if I wasn't live, I would literally just sit there and prove that it would never happen if they didn't know I was live. So I would just run the private stream and prove that, and I did that multiple times. I did that with the overheating. I even showed evidence that I was driving in a car and specifically left my air conditioning off on a hot day and had the device run the same stream, same parameters where they were supposedly overheating. Yet it didn't. And I ran it like really long, and the battery lasted for a long ass fucking time. And the whole point was that stream, I did it private, and then released it, I think, to public, like maybe like halfway through, something like that. And literally, I did it back to back, where they were sitting there overheating it, trying to act like it had something to do with me doing a mobile stream or something like that. When really they were just trying to mess it up because I was driving and my device was in no way. I mean, this is before that law anyway, but I had it on the C and it wasn't even. It was just filming like, you know, up. And then I did the same thing. They were probably trying to trick people into thinking it was like movement, sort of like you see here, where they clearly are doing that. Like the whole point is they're trying to trick people into thinking it's like, why would that actually do that unless somebody's designing it to do that? Like clearly the device is designed to fucking handle that. Like literally people stream all the fucking time. It wouldn't just sit here and skyrocket in GPU usage just because there's movement all of a sudden. Completely absurd. And then so like that's how they started doing all this. Like anytime there's an additional movement, I watch the stream software use additional CPU usage. And it's completely absurd. It shouldn't do that. Just because there's additional, no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If it's not using more memory, it's not using more memory. If it's not actually doing anything, it's not doing anything. If it's just like a fucking looped little fucking video that's less than a megabyte, then it doesn't need to fucking do anything. It's not rendering anything. It's playing a little fucking video that's less than a megabyte. You don't need video RAM to do that. Jesus Christ, you do that with onboard 486. Holy shit, this is cool, man. Love this game. Hell yeah. Just constant bitrate shifts. Just constant. Again, it should never shift at all. That is a malicious attack on my system. Period. I didn't even know that was there. Holy shit. Waterfall. That's awesome. Wait, what? Oh, cool.
Wow, if this isn't a picturesque scene. I know the Evo was built for tearing through rally routes, but this looks like a postcard. Ready to get stuck in? Restored to its former glory. Mitsubishi really worked wonders here.
That's awesome.
To be a rally driver in the 90s.
It's in your garage. Don't keep it inside too long. A real rally performer, fully restored and back on the road. That's something to be proud of. It's so satisfying knowing that it'll be out on the open roads again.
Alright. Wow, look at that. It sure would be nice if I could look up, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be great? Boy, it would be really, really great to look at that, wouldn't it? But no, I have to cleverly angle my car just to look at things. Oh, nope, didn't quite get it. There we go. Now there's a goddamn fucking thing in the way. Okay, alright. I can finally see the waterfall, guys. Alright, there it is. Wow. Jesus Christ. You had all this nice scenery, and then you have all these dumb fucking things in the way, and you can't free look at all. You're stuck to the car. Got a free look. Like 10 feet from the car or something. So that way you can like turn it. Now this is a view. Holy cow. Here. Spot right here. This is like a ramp too. Wow. Cool. Looks awesome. Yeah, that's about right. Oh, that's about right. Amazing. That's what I need to be doing right now. Jesus on the dashboard, yeah! What'd I do?
Welcome to my childhood home. Can you imagine little May playing here? All this space? Good memories, but it's a mess now. Like I said, abandoned.
Yeah, it looks like we've got a you shall not pass scenario, mate.
Oh.
Well, that's why you two are here. I can't shift this solo. We'll get it cleared faster, together. Please?
All right, well, good job I've done my stretches this morning. Let's get cracking, shall we?
Okay. Can I, okay, there we go. Welcome to the estate. Once you buy the house here, you can build freely in this valley. Oh, cool. First, you need to clear the road. Oh, wow. This is cool. Remove the items blocking the road. Look in an object and press X to move it. You can change the camera and speed. Snapping nodes and options. Okay. Oh, my God. Wait, so... Hold on. How do I...
There you go. We'll have this done in no time.
Just that? Oh, okay. I thought I was gonna get to use the excavator.
Great job. Let's roll up into the estate. I have something to show you.
Sounds good to me. Okay. I guess I have to do that. What the fuck is this? Yep, sure. What? This is so weird.
Here's the thing. I want you to bring this place to life. The local community would love to see it restored. Sign the deed, and it's yours.
I mean, okay. It's only 10,000 credits. There's that bit rate shift, 11,000 the very second that you heard that shit. Okay, so that's pretty interesting. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and just assume that this has to do...
Signed and sealed.
With your,
Welcome to your new home.
your custom...
Yours to build, decorate, and make your own.
House.
If you've got credits, you can start right now.
Cool.
You see, this is what we call a Kia. Literally abandoned. Such properties are quite common, but owning one comes with responsibility to your community. Make it somewhere to be proud of.
Love that, yes.
This is really cool.
Yeah, community, brilliant. Also, what I'm thinking is you build your own racetrack. Or, stunt park. But, for the community.
You have to load to leave, I think. Is that what I'm doing? Yeah. So that's what that was, if you guys remember. This big circle we were wondering about. That's what that was. That's your custom house. That's really awesome. Well, I'm gonna have to stop the stream here, actually. Sorry. Like I said, we're gonna be here too long, and again, the game is super awesome. Freaking love it. But thanks for tuning in, and again, sorry we can't get to the chill point because the scammer gets in the way of that, and then obviously we have to state the fact thereof with the state what we're documenting and all that, and what's going on for later and all that. So sorry about all that, but thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and see you later. Bye.